not even your laser swords would be able to protect you from all that firepower.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sabers Forever. I'm John, and today we're going to be going over the THRAWN Hunters. Finally, right? Wow, that's really bright. They're also light. Hey, that rhymes. These guys are absolutely astonishingly beautiful. They will definitely stand out in your collection, and I just cannot wait to show them off. So let's just jump right in, and I'll show you what's going on. All right, so KR Sabers THRAWN Hunters. Finally, right? I promised them, they're here and installed. So these are the Eco Chassis, and from the outside you'll never be able to tell a difference. The functionality is exactly the same, the kill key is exactly the same for those. I obviously haven't seen them yet since they're not available or shipped out yet, but I'm assuming they're going to be very similar in layout for where the board is. They're obviously still a single button Saber, and yeah, these are super rad. I mean, you got a nice high polish on the brass up here and the aluminum. These are the blade, actual blade holder extension pieces, whereas these are the display emitters. So for instance, this one's got a 3-tier step and goes on the bigger, I guess you would say, the main saber, or the katana and the Suba. I'm sorry, not the Suba, the Shoto. So anyways, lost my train of thought. The display emitters just go on like this. They unscrew from the main saber real easily, and then you can put the display emitter on, but no shine through. So if you were going to display these, you know, with, or wanted to play with them, I guess, with no blades in, or the blades in, you're going to want to put the blade holders in. Something I did was I really hate rattly D-rings, but I really hate it when they're really, really, really stiff too. So all I did was, the way that this assembles together is the bottom cap and this anodized section kind of squeezed together. So I just put some double stick tape inside underneath of this, and it works great. So you don't have to worry about it ever flinging around, but you can move it however you like. And it's honestly one of the things that makes me believe I'm secretly a genius. But so to turn the sabers on, you would just twist the kill key or remove them.
Let's see what knowledge is lurking inside that little mind. Sense much fear in you.
So you'll get the Ahsoka boot ups from Mandalorian. These are sporting a lot of Kyberphonic fonts, and just some other artists as well, but most of it's themed for Mandalorian. And there are also the other variants of Ahsoka's sabers. Before I forget, also, these kill keys are different lengths. The longer one goes with the longer katana blade, and the shorter one goes with the Shoto, just because of this bump out right here. So I guess I never did close-ups of these, right? So the anodizing on here looks really great. All of the body of the saber has a really nice sandblasted finish with a silver anodize. And then these plates are anodized dark gray, and these are anodized a more light. It's really hard to see with my light, so I do apologize. Maybe if I lay it this way, that's a little bit better. But essentially, these sabers are just perfectly machined, and beautiful, feel great in the hand, and I couldn't ask for a better product. These are so cool. These are actually a commission. I have another pair next to me that are also done, and these will be going out shortly. But why don't we just show these off on the inside and actually how you'd open them up. So you're going to need 3 different size Allen wrenches, which are not supplied with the saber, but you need a 1.5 millimeter, a 2 millimeter, and a 5 millimeter. I'm going to open up the Shoto first. So you're going to take your 5mm and remove this big guy. It's always the opposite side of the switch. And also, maybe just for good measure, put the kill key in. Unscrew this. Put that to the side. Unscrew your pommel. And the nice thing about these is, honestly, you're never going to have to do this. They have, for the Eco Chassis, you know, there's no need to get inside because you have the external recharge port. But you do have a removable battery, so if you're at a con, you can get access to the battery and switch it out. You just push this up, and then the plate falls out, and you pull it down, and then it reveals the inside of the Saber. So you have your removable 18650, your Proffieboard V2.2, 2.1mm recharge port, 24mm KR Sabers base, speaker, and a stock NPXL V3. So these are fully loaded. This is just a single tactile switch, so there's not a secondary button. Nor would there be a good place to put one, honestly. So that's how you open this one. And I'm going to go over the other one as well, just because it's a little bit more difficult to get inside because of the cutout on the back of it. But just bear with me while I try to get this one back together with my sausage fingers. Doop, doop, doop. See, we didn't even use the 1.5 yet. So I actually did something a little backwards, which might be okay, but you want to put this in first because, yep, exactly what I did. The plate, sometimes you forget to pull it down. So leave this a little loose, pull it down, tighten this. Now it goes in nice and easy. Tighten that, and then tighten this. And then you're good. So that'll probably never need to be opened ever again. And then how to open this one, let's do that. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to remove our big guy. And then we're going to remove our pommel. And because of this cutout right here, the plate cinches in. So really the best way is to remove these two screws to take this off, which is another pain in the butt. But if you have the right tools, no problem. So 1.5mm wrench, remove this, remove this. That gives you access to lift this up, which, like I said, it is cinched in there. I'm going to put my kill key in. And then once it's up, just pull it down and you're good. And then here is the inside of the other Saber. So more room down here. Obviously there's going to be more greeblies in the crystal reveal version, but this is super sturdy, so great. What a clean and lovely, fun install these are. It doesn't even matter that there's two because it's so quick. So anyways, just when you're doing this, oh, don't do that first. Put your plate back on. This is loose, by the way, without the end on. Just be aware, it's not really an issue. Make sure everything sits down nice and neat, like that. And then put your end back on. Try not to strip anything. Yeah, okay, John. Sausage fingers? Yeah, right. Gotta use your tools sometimes when your fingers are too big. Doesn't have to be tight at all. This isn't actually taking the brunt of any of the, or it's not doing any real work. Everything is happening up here. So, anyways, there you go. Did it again. Tightened the pommel on before I tightened the main screw on. This one matters slightly less. Yep. There we go. And there we have it. So,
The Force is what gives him his powers. It is an energy field, created by all living things.
alright, so let's go over some features of the single button. Some things that matter. So on, you would just tap the power. Off, hold the button. So in order to start the Saber without sound, you would tap and then hold the button for a second and release. And that will start it without any sound. So you'll, here, ready, turn it off the same way, and then on. Alright. You can turn it off quicker by twisting it. Do that with sound. You can turn it on without the button at all by pulling down, and now you're in what's called battle mode. So when you clash the Saber in battle mode, it'll stay in lockup until you move it away from the position that it clashed. So same thing with stabs. And then to turn it off, obviously you can do that or hold the button. Things to be noted in battle or with the gestures is that it'll skip the pre-on if there's ever a pre-on with these fonts. There are with some, but not really a lot of them. You can change fonts by holding the button for 1 second.
A Mandalorian and a Jedi? They'll never see it coming.
So you hold the button for 1 second and release it while the blade is off, and then you're in the next font. So this is actually, the first font is like standard Ahsoka Saber with combat, and this one is with the when she's fighting Beskar. So what I did there was lock up, where you hold the power button and collide the Saber. Whoops. And then you can go into color change mode. Well, I'll show that on a different one. So I'll show you how to select fonts with motion. You would hold the power button with the blade off for 3 seconds, and nothing is going to happen, but when you twist the Saber.
Hello, Master. Hello, Master.
So you can see I just went forwards, backwards.
Hello, Master. It's been a while.
Snips? Are you a Jedi? I am told it is the Dark Saber. Are you a Jedi? Snips? Ahsoka. Snips?
So this is cool, actually. So with these, with the Snips font, I guess I need to turn the Saber on.
To wield it takes a great deal of training and discipline. Hello, Matt.
Snips?
So this is actually a good way to demo color change, but you'll notice that this is green, and this is like green-yellow. You can see there's a difference. It's very subtle. Maybe I should make it more on this one. So click this 4 times. Now when you rotate the Saber, it'll change color. So maybe this is supposed to be more yellow, so that looks right. Now you're good. Just hit the power when you want it, want to stop on that color, and then there you go. So these Sabers will remember the color that you changed the fonts to, so if you don't want to change it, or you want to go back to the original, you'll have to hit the button 4 times and then cycle back to the color that you want. Things that are affected with color change are also any effects on the blade style colors, and then also flash on clash. So that pretty much covers these Sabers, and I hope you really enjoyed that. If you have anything you'd like to comment on, just let me know in the comments. Alright guys, that does it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe. There's going to be plenty more content coming in the very near future. We've got the Ray Scavengers yet to go through, both Eco and Master Chassis, And these are going to need to get the master chassis review as well. So if you yourself have a commission that you'd like to know about, please reach out at john@sabersforever.com. I'll get back to you with a quote letting you know about the cost of the work that you are requesting, and we'll move forward from there. Let me know if I can do anything to assist you. That being said, I'll see you guys on the next video, and as always, may the Force be with you.